Hey guys, after most of my builds are coming to a close and everything, and so I think it's time to go ahead and start on the new project. What I'm going to do is first show you the kit, do the kit review, and then throughout the weeks, obviously, I'll be showing you build process and what I experienced and stuff like that. So today we're going to take a look at Tamiya's B1 Bis French battle tank, as well as we're also going to take a look at Echelon's decal set, as well as Rubio's aftermarket barrel set that they give you. Or actually, excuse me, it's not with the box or anything like that. So you have to, of course, buy it separately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach in the description on the information of the tank that I found on YouTube, which is I find it quite interesting. The only bad part about it is none but music, pictures, and you have to read through it. There's no talking whatsoever. So if you get through it, read it. It's actually very informative and interesting. So yeah, so have a look. So since this is my first review, please comment if there's anything that I need to improve or any ideas that would help improve my channel. Please leave a comment. So after further ado, let's take a look at the kit. Okay guys, let's get started. As we can see, it's in its own typical Tamiya white box with the art and everything. Tells you everything what's inside the kit in here. It also includes a full color painting chart with 4 type of vehicles that you could paint. On the side here, it shows you one of the examples, and I kind of like this due to the fact that I primarily use Tamiya colors, and so sometimes I forget when I'm going to a hobby shop or whatever what colors I'm supposed to that I want to buy, and I freaking forget. And so hopefully they have the same kit for sale, and so I normally grab the box and look on the side and see what type of colors that I'm here to buy and everything. So it helps refresh my memory since I'm getting old. And here's the other side. It shows you some of the good qualities of the kit. Of course, the chains, the snap-on tracks we take a look at. Here is also a picture of a built model. Oh, I also forgot that this is item number 35282 star 4800. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we got in the box. So I went ahead and take all the plastics off of the spurs. I know that you guys sometimes get annoyed of people just opening up the plastic and everything, so I don't want to fit around with that. So here is the instructions. As you can see, it has some of course, the details. It has many different languages. We open it up. Of course, it tells you the cautions, the recommended tools, what to look for, the colors required. Because sometimes, obviously during the step to tell you what color to paint, which I kind of like that because I don't want to sit here and try to guess what color to use. Okay, so this is not a booklet. Obviously, it's like a open up map style. Of course, we start with the assembly of the road wheels. Don't let all these road wheels intimidate you too much if you're building this build. It's actually not that quite bad. When I was doing the Ming Char 2, it actually kind of resembles that. And the good thing about it is that the road wheels are not rubber, and so I believe that they're all steel, and so you could just add it without have to sit there and paint all the road wheels separately, or paint the mini road wheels rubbers and everything, because you don't really need that. So, which is I kind of like. Okay, so we go to step 2, assembling the lower hull, attaching the lower road wheels, and then 3, the idle wheels and drive sprocket. 4, one of the main guns, the 75 howitzer, as well as the front of the portion of the hull. We move on to 5, which is of course assembly of the structure. 6, the side not the side skirts, but I guess the protective road wheel skirts or something. And in here, just pay attention on what holes to drill out. On here it would actually say, I don't know if you could quite see it, but it has G and it has F where the holes are. I believe, I'm just assuming, please correct me if I'm wrong, but the F means French version and the G is German version. So since we're going with the French version, which is the kit, you just drill all the areas where it says F. Okay, step 8 is the upper hole assembly, as well as step 9, where you're attaching both the upper and the lower hull. And of course, step 10 is all the hatches and lights, assembly of the front hull, and then the side doors or the boarding hatch. Okay, and then here, of course, step 13 is the assembly of the tracks. Now, I'm not necessarily good. I would normally say this step in the last, building the road wheels, or excuse me, the tracks. I find it easier that way and paint it separate. But that's my the way that I do it. So you could do any way you want to. I've seen some people paint it on the tank itself, which I think it's kind of crazy, but if it works for you, hey, go for it. And then this is the rear with the chain hooks attaching, as well as the tool mounts. And then this is the step 15, of course, the fenders. Now pay close attention of what version that you're doing, because it has 2 different type of fenders. So if you're doing B or C, you choose B34 and B35. If you're doing A and D, then you do B22 or B23. So match your reference. If you're doing like what I'm doing, I'm using aftermarket decals, and you probably have to do a lot more in-depth research and search to get the fenders right, or just you could just say, screw it, just take a chance and hopefully no one will notice. Here we got the exhaust, and then we'll add the exhaust in the antenna mount, and then assembly of the tow chains in the rear. And then finally we'll come to assembly of the turret, as well as step 20. And then of course 21 is attaching the turret to the hull, as well as the figure. And then of course here it tells you what parts that is not used. So sometimes it's good to know, sometimes I don't see the point, but because of course dragons, sometimes they'll have their marked in blue, but sometimes you do actually need to use a part and everything, so you just be sure you pay attention on the exact variant that you're doing. Okay, and now this is the color call out. It's a huge pamphlet. This is the C version, that you could do. This is the D. the A with the heart, and then you can also do the V version. Strictly up to you. I'm not really sure how to do this camo scheme because it looks easy, but yet it has this thin black line separating the colors. I think it looks kind of cool, but I'm always kind of curious on how someone would paint the thin line to separate it. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I may try it, but I doubt it. And then on the inside, it gives you a huge historic background on the tank itself in many different languages. And then has many different reference photos, which is quite helpful. So yeah, I think is kind of cool, neat. So now let's look into the actual spurs itself. Alright, this is the hull, the upper hull. Not too bad. The rivets are pretty good. Alright, so that's the upper hull. This is the figure as well as the upper turret. I don't know if you could tell, but it actually has some cast textures on the turret, nicely detailed. Alright, this is some of the tools. Here's some more tools, and then the figure. Alright. Here we have two sets of road wheels and sprockets, as well as the exhaust port. I'm just only going to show you one sprue. I don't want to show you both, so just save time. This is sprue A. Notice you also have to, with the 75 howitzer, you're going to have to combine or two halves together, which I don't really like that. So with the aftermarket barrel that I have, I'm going to have to cut that and then attach it onto the plastic. But you see there's no flash whatsoever. Nice crisp molding. Not too bad, I say. Okay, now we got the lower hull. Here, nicely detailed escape hatch. Too bad, you won't really see it since it's at the bottom of the tank. And then we have the sides, the front sides, and the mount for the 75mm, as well as the front hull. Okay, and then we also have the lower road wheel guard. Alright, and then now the last sprue we have is, of course, both of the fenders as well as some of the grill antenna mounts, as well as the doors. We have all sorts of other parts. Nicely molded, no flash whatsoever. I feel that this is going to be a little difficult to cut out from the sprue, since it's nice and thin. It looks fragile too. So I hope that when I'm cutting off that I'm actually careful and I don't snap it in half like I normally do, and then it's a pain try to fix it. So yeah, this is the B sprue. Okay, and now we have the tracks. I'm not going to take it out because I don't want to lose it, but if you notice, these are actually nice looking. You could snap together with ease and everything. Kind of reminds me of the Ming Bis or the Char 2. Same type of tracks, but only small, well, not the same tracks, but how to build it the same. It looks quite similar. The only issue that I have is, I'm not sure if you can see here, that you're going to have to clean up these points, because they will look weird if you don't attach it to the tank and everything. You have all these, attachment points there that you didn't sand off and everything. So each and every one of these you have to clean off and sand before painting. So I think that's quite annoying, but hey, I guess sometimes we can't be perfect all the time. But if I have issues with those tracks, I will definitely resort to the metal frilled tracks as a backup. But I don't have any right now. But like I said, if it's a pain, then I will definitely switch it. And then of course here is the poly caps. Normally it goes on with the idle reels and the sprockets. And then lastly, that's in the box, is the decals. I'm not going to take it out because I don't want to ruin it, but looks nice. But I hear through other people, I guess, that some people don't like the decals because it's nice and too thick, and it really looks bad. I know with aircraft it looks bad because it doesn't go into the seam, but I'm not sure about armor or anything, because I haven't built all that many Tamiya armor yet, but I'm hoping I will. So yeah, so this is the box decals. All right, now since I didn't really like any of the markings in it, I went ahead and got an Echelon's decal set, because it's nice and thin and easy to work with from what I heard and everything. So let's take a look. So when you open it, it comes in a plastic bag. Alright, and it comes with this, and it comes with a whole bunch of unit markings of different types. Alright, so the one that I'm going to be making is this number 2 Verdun. I just think it looks quite cool. I'm just not sure why. It looks easy to me. I don't like putting decals over hatches, ports, whatever, because it's just a pain to cut and everything like that. So, and I just like to simplify things and try not to complicate on a whole lot. So yep, so I'm definitely going to be doing this Verdun unit, 2 camel scheme, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do the camel yet. More than likely I'm just going to freehand it like I normally do. Alright, and then it comes with the decal sheet. And what I like is they actually separate the different types of units that you're doing. So I'm going to be mainly using this one up here. So it looks nice and crisp. So one thing that I'm going to use is I'm just going to use this portion here. So if anyone wants this decal from me, I'm more than happy to give it away, because I'm only going to do this vehicle once. And so if anyone interested in wanting the rest of these decals, I'm more than happy to give it to you. No charge whatsoever. So yeah, first come, first serve. And then lastly and not least, the Rubio metal barrel set. Now what I don't like is, well, I'm not going to take it out of the case because this little machine gun there, I'm afraid I might lose it in the carpet and I'm just going to get mad. So it comes with the howitzer, the main gun for the turret, and the machine gun. And like I said earlier, what I don't like is I'm going to have to cut and do surgery in order to attach this metal barrel. I believe, oh, I forgot. I'm not sure if it's amber or whatever aftermarket there was, but it actually came with the actual housing, the metal housing itself. But I can't find that anywhere, so this is the only option that I have. So I'm just going to have to just, try and risk it, and hopefully I won't, ruin the model. So, and the only thing I don't like about this tube is they don't have any instructions that come with it, which is also another down, portion. Sometimes most of these aftermarkets that I find that they don't have no aftermarket no instructions to how to assemble it or whatever. I guess you're just supposed to be psychic or supposed to have a master's degrees and engineering or something. I don't know, but yeah. So I'm hoping that this will actually look great and turn out. Hopefully I won't destroy it. Yep. So that is the kit review. So stay tuned in a couple weeks or so, where I give you the series on where I'm at. Of the build. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Feel free to give me some advice and pointers on if you build this this beauty. So, yep, that's all I have. Until next time, build on, my friends.